My name is Raj Khan, and this video is going to be very different because today I'm going to talk about something that has been happening on the internet, something very controversial. Yes, I know. Try to avoid talking about those things because I don't know, I don't want this channel to be controversial, but this time it's impossible to do that because thousands of people have been pressuring me to talk about that for many reasons. Like it's a topic that I'm very close to, and I'm going to explain everything to you. All right, there's this company Ubisoft, and they have released, or they're about to release, a game named Assassin's Creed. And the problem is that the game takes place, the plot of the game takes place in Japan. And the problem is that one of the main characters is a samurai, but the problem is that he's black, so he's a black samurai. And okay, maybe you're thinking why I am connected to that and why this topic is very close to me. Okay, first, I love the Japanese culture, and everybody knows about that. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I love the Japanese culture. I love Japanese. I love the Japanese language. I speak Japanese. I'm going to show you a clip right now of myself when I was speaking Japanese to one of my best friends. Check it out.
あ、キヒロ、かしこまりました。お願いします。ご飯おごてください。僕も一緒についていこうかと思います。僕はヤリンチです。今晩ホテルにどうですか。カトン、放天下の術。カトン、攻撃級の術。かしこまりました。いただきます。ありがとうございます。
And also, I love playing games, especially this one. There's a series of games named Assassin's Creed, and I've played all of them. And of course, I'm going to play this one as well. So, see, I speak Japanese fluently, and I love games and everything. So people are asking me, man, tell me about it. Tell me about it. And what's your take on it? And the thing is, people, especially on Twitter, have been canceling this game. Like they've been saying, no, this is impossible. This is outrageous because how can a game that takes place in Japan, they say, how is it possible that the main character is a black samurai? Like, why isn't the main character Japanese? And the thing is, they haven't paid attention to the trailer because this black samurai is not the main character. Actually, it is a woman. There's a woman, and she's going to be the main character. This black samurai is just one of the characters. And there's something else. They say, okay, but it's not really true because in Japan back then, there weren't black people. So this is just something they came up with just to sell games. And they're mistaken because this guy, specifically this character, he really existed in the history of Japan. There was actually a black samurai named Yasuke. So the game is not even lying. So if you're complaining about that, you know nothing of history. So case dismissed. Okay, if you're complaining about that, you're wrong, because there was a black samurai in the past. It wasn't a very common thing. It was a very rare thing to happen, but it did happen. So you shouldn't be complaining about that. And if you keep complaining about that, it's for one reason, like either you know nothing of history, so you're complaining about that, saying, okay, it doesn't make sense, okay? Or you know about history and you're just a racist. So case dismissed. I don't even know why people are really pressuring me to talk about that, because it's so clear that there's nothing wrong about that, and yes, I'm going to buy the game and I'll play it. I think the only problem about that is something that nobody's talking about. And the thing is, this game is extremely expensive. It's extremely expensive, so that's the problem. If you buy the game, and if you don't like the gameplay and everything, the story, if there are glitches and stuff, I think you're entitled to complain about that. Otherwise, no. You're just being a crybaby, so no. So case dismissed, the video's over. Oh, by the way, now I'm showing you the images, the videos, the footage that I've made walking around Dublin. So yeah, I can't remember where I was going to because I filmed this last month. I think I was going to Hove. Yeah, but that's it. Okay, another thing that people keep asking me is whether I've suffered from racism here in Ireland, because Many Brazilian people specifically get in touch with me because they are planning to come and live here as well. So they ask me whether I've suffered from any kind of racism or anything, xenophobia, and no. The answer is no, but not yet, because as Justin Bieber used to say never. So I don't know. Nothing has ever happened to me. Nothing negative has ever happened to me. Ireland is fantastic. It's a paradise to me. And yeah, but the thing is, I've been very lucky because I've never had to work with hospitality. I've never had to work delivering food, and they're more exposed. People who work in hospitality at hotels, delivering food, these guys are more exposed to these kind of things like racism and stuff. I haven't. I'm a teacher here, so no. Everything has been perfect for me so far, but never say never. And no, I don't have anything to tell you about this. But I've seen things happen, not to me, but to other people. And some of my students have told me stories of things that happened to them. And for example, one of my students, I'm not going to tell you his name because I don't know, I haven't really talked to him about that, whether I could talk about this story, But okay, I'm not going to tell you his name. But he was punched in the face at the market, so I don't want to give you details because I don't know if I can tell you about that. But yes, sometimes you hear stories. People tell you things that they've been through. So that's why I'm telling you that never say never. Maybe next week I'm going to come here and tell you something that I will have suffered, but not yet. Things have been really calm here. I believe that Dublin is a very, very safe place compared to Brazil, compared to New York. Dublin is fantastic. It's an amazing place. Nothing bad has ever happened to me. So if you're planning to come here, rest assured that it's much safer than São Paulo, for sure. If you lived in São Paulo, for example, if you lived in Rio de Janeiro, it's going to be easy for you. It's going to be easy for you. And because you have developed some sort of thick skin, so you can do it. But apart from that, no. Things have been really great here. So I recommend that you come here. Yeah. Let's take over this place here. There are so many Brazilian people living around here. Yes, if you come here and if you don't know how to speak English, it's okay because when I walk around, I always hear people speaking Portuguese, Spanish, and it's easy to get by just speaking Portuguese. Of course, you have to speak English in order to get better jobs, and it's going to be better for you. Your salary is going to be much better. The better your English, the better your salary will be. But you shouldn't be afraid. It's one of the most multicultural places I've ever been in my life, and I've traveled a lot. So don't be afraid. Just come over and be happy. So that's it. This is the video. Tell me what you think about it. What do you think about this controversy that happened with the game and the Black Samurai? What do you think about that? Leave a comment telling me whether you have suffered from racism here in Ireland, and tell me your story. Basically, leave a comment. I need comments here in the video because it helps me with engagement and growing the channel. So give me ideas for future videos. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit like button and leave a comment, please, because it helps me a lot. Even if it's just like hi, whatever, just leave a comment. So thank you very much for everything. Keep watching my videos, especially on Instagram. Yes, follow me on Instagram because I post videos there very often, and you can learn different expressions in English. And that's it for the moment. Thank you very much. Now I need to cook because today's Saturday and I haven't even had breakfast yet. Yes, so see you later.
やめてください